Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather updates on January 25th, 2024. So starting off with our radar from Met.ie for, I'll refresh that actually, for 8:10 p.m. on Thursday evening. You can see that in western areas we have a line of intense squally rain moving into western areas. That is the squall line and active cold fronts which will move eastwards overnight, and behind this band of squally rain we'll see colder air following, but only temporarily. So here is the short range forecast from the UKV. So you can see that today was, mild with patchy rain, drizzle in places, heaviest in the south. So this evening will be clearer briefly before we see this active band of rain coming in from the west, clearing the east by about midnight. So by then we're into this cooler air mass and showers from the west. Briefly, quite widespread showers actually, before they do die off towards morning. Though towards morning, some may turn wintry over northern hills, and for Scotland, widely wintry. Into tomorrow, Friday, we see a day of sunshine for most areas. A dry, bright, crisp day with a polar maritime MS. So we see plenty of sunshine. Towards evening, we'll see clouds moving in from the west, and during the day, we will see more cloud generally in the west. Also a few showers in the north. Into tomorrow night, we will see things clouding over widely from southwest, and by morning, you're pretty much overcast, apart from in the north. Saturday morning, we'll see some sunshine in northern areas, but cloudy skies will extend up from the south, and through the afternoon, it becomes widely overcast with low clouds and patchy rain moving into the north. Into Sunday, at this stage, we see some patchy rain moving into the south. So at this stage, we're into a warm sector. So very mild southwesterly winds with patchy rain drizzle. And into Sunday afternoon, we see a cold front coming through. As you may know, if you've been watching our videos, you'll know that there's a lot of uncertainty with this cold front, how far eastwards it goes on Sunday night. But on this run, we see some snowfall over parts of the Wicklow Mountains. So the cold front does make it as far south as the south coast on this run, and it's widely quite chilly for Monday, briefly, before it goes back northwards as a warm front on Monday itself. And then Tuesday, we're into a mild and wet air mass there, before low pressure moves eastwards and income westwards again. So here's the temperature forecast from the UKV. Today was a very mild and damp day. Highest temperatures reached 13 Celsius in some areas. Tonight, we'll see temperatures lowering from the west as that squall line clears through, as that active cold front moves away. So by morning, we may see some slight frosts in parts of the east, especially in shelter. Tomorrow itself, as a result, will be cooler, with highest temperatures of about 7 to 8 degrees. But overnight, tomorrow night, temperatures will get less cold, again, from the southwest. So into Saturday morning, briefly chilly in the east for a time, but on Saturday itself, temperatures do rise to about 8 to 10 degrees. Into Sunday, temperatures rise even further with a warm sector, so we're into temperatures again possibly reaching 13 Celsius again, but down comes the cold fronts, and on Monday morning we could see a frost in the north, but further south it'll be frost free with clouds. Into Monday, the milder air moves back northwards because of a warm front, so you can see a lot of alternating air masses here, a very zonal flow, and with these air masses changing, there will be frontal rain with this. And into Tuesday, we're back into a mild day, and then Wednesday we'll probably see a cooler day before Thursday and Friday and so on go very mild possibly. So here is the NAO index observed and forecasted. So we're currently, as you know, extremely positive with the index. We've got a very, very strong polar vortex and a very strong high pressure towards our south, the Azores, Iberia, and so on. But early February, is seeing a collapse of the NAO, and actually it's beginning to show up on in some models today. And you see that's in a sec. So currently, as it says, intense polar vortex. Look at those deep purples over Greenland. Very intense PV there. Also, you got these deep reds to our south. Big area of intense high pressure to our south. That's as zonal as it gets, as bad for cold lovers as it gets. Though, in saying that, it might get worse into early February for a few days anyway. So, as you know, tonight we see that cold front coming through, quite squally, quite active. Then tomorrow, Friday, is cooler and drier, but then by Saturday, up comes that long stretch southwesterly again. On Sunday, that cold front comes through. I may have spoiled things. No, I haven't, thankfully. So Sunday sees a cold front come through again. That brings rain winds. Then Monday, on this GFS run, is dry for a time and quite chilly. But then up comes the low pressure again, and we're very mild by January 31st, February 1st, and so on. No, that is as bad as it gets for cold lovers. You have, southwesters from beyond the Azores even. So that happens. Now look, we have blocking towards Canada. Now it's not in the ideal place for proper cold, but the jet stream starts to go southwards here towards February 1st, and we see this low pressure here moving a bit further eastwards. So we try and get something a bit cooler temporarily, like only for 12 hours or so, from northwest. But the GFS 6Z showed something similar. And now the 12Z is trying to do something like that, but it doesn't happen. But I can tell you that some of the other runs are also doing something like this, and they're a bit more successful. And into the second part of February, then the second week of February, we see some more westerly winds. Same old. Just westerly there, but not as mild as it will be right now, pretty much. That's actually a bit chilly. I think we do have some polar maritime stuff there, with the -5 ice storm through the northern half of the country there. So moving on, we can see our ECMWF run. ECM is looking like this. ECM. Okay, so tonight ECM has cold front coming through. Then tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow is a cooler day, and Saturday is mild and damp. Sunday sees a cold front through the country. Actually, ECM has a very wet Sunday there. Into Monday, we see a low pressure through the country. It's a very complex situation, but the ECM basically has rain on Monday. And then in Tuesday and Wednesday, the westerners come back. As all sides to our south strengthens. But notice this. Friday, February 2nd. Cold front blocking towards Canada. Cold front through here comes southwards. We do get a cold snap there from the ECM through the first weekend of February, before it starts going westerly again. This is a new little thing with the models. Whether it lasts is a story for tomorrow and the following days, but for now, the models have picked up on something. Here is the UK Met Office run. So tomorrow is cooler and drier. Saturday goes mild and wet again. Sunday is wet. Monday is wet again, especially in the south at first, then goes northwards. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, big and long fetch southwesterly winds. Very, very mild. Upper temperatures by then have the +10 Celsius ice storm into the south. So that's terrible for the coldies. That's as bad as it gets. That's the worst pattern possible. So here is the GEM. GEM looking at this. So again, very similar story. But I have to say, up waft to those very mild winds. Sunday is a wet day. Monday is a wet day as well. It's very complex there on Monday and Tuesday. And into Wednesday, we see actually quite a coolish day. Actually, that's a cold day. -5 ice storm through the country on Wednesday. But that is not to last, as the Azores height will topple. and reintroduced that very mild winds from southwest. But notice we try and get something cooler in from northwest at the weekend here, but it doesn't happen. Well, at the very end of the run, a little ridge towards Green and Larson does, try and get something colder in, but even if it does, this deep low is to our west and it'll probably come racing in. But as I said, this is a new trend picked up on by all models, but there's some having it more bullish than others. Here is the icon. Icon has that cold front tonight, followed by a dry day tomorrow. Again, very similar story on Saturday. Sunday and Monday are wetter again there. Monday has that low pressure over us, and Tuesday. And then beyond that, in come those very mild winds from west and southwests. And towards the very end of the run, you can see, blocking towards Canada, and there's a ridge down here. And this low is going to go eastwards, and we might drop some colder air in for a couple of days. And then into the arpège run, we see this happening. Here's the arpège. Arpège, here you come. So again, cooler and dry by Friday even. And over the weekend, up come these southwesterly winds. Rain on Sunday and Monday. Yes, Sunday and Monday are still a bit uncertain there. But I say Monday looks wet and quite chilly. And then into Tuesday, that's chilly and wet. Moderate temperatures, but on the surface, with light winds and rain falling out of the sky, that will feel quite chilly and humid at the same time. That sort of chilly, wet feel. Anyway, well done for now. New hints, new little trends on models for the first weekend of February. Something possibly as light at the end of the tunnel. But will it phase, or will it actually materialise, or will it only be a temporary light? Many questions to answer. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we go to the charts and it just says mild, 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 no coals. So just a little thing there. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.